Hey, it's been a minute. Several months, in fact. But here we are. It's the triumphant return of the weather shed. I'm your chief prognosticator, weather interpreter, veteran storm chaser, and lifelong Iowan Clarence Smith. And I could not have picked a worse time to relaunch this channel. We are in mid September, September 10th to be exact. And the weather is as, would you say, sublime, boring, mediocre, normal, just not very exciting, as is typical this time of year here in Iowa. But we're going to warm up, we're going to do our stretches, we're going to go through a training camp, and hopefully by the time winter rolls around and severe weather season, we'll be true professionals. But for tonight, that is not the case. In fact, we're just going to look at some showers here moving through the parts of the state that is north and northeast. Oh man, this is pretty bad. Anyway, that's going to bring some precipitation. We're looking at probably no more than 1/10 of an inch of rain there in the north central part of the state, centered around Kossuth County. And looking ahead, well, tonight, lows, we should be pretty decent. Looking at generally around 60 degrees, a little cooler, upper 50s there in the southeast, and, well, a little warmer there around Sioux City, Lamar's 65. But I think that'd be a pretty good temperature to keep the windows open and keep the AC off. Looking ahead tomorrow, another warm one as we've been seeing all week. This little bit of a heat wave continues and will probably continue through at least Friday. Highs tomorrow generally around mid 80s, which depending on where you live in the state of Iowa, we are looking at 5 to 8 to 10 degrees above normal. All in all, can't complain too much. Our dew points are going to be in the 50s, so we are not in that oppressive category. We're not really in the comfortable category, but we'll just say it's acceptable. Also tomorrow, not a whole lot of relief when it comes to the wind. This is our expected gusts through 7 p.m. on Wednesday, and, well, our peak winds will probably be up around Mason City, around Northwood there, 25 to, I don't know, maybe 30 miles per hour gust. A little gusty around Decorah down through Independence, and then back west where it will be the hottest around Sioux City, Lamar's northwest part of the state. Long range, really not a whole lot to get excited about. We're going to have a weak disturbance that's going to move through and bring some precipitation there to Minnesota. And as you can see, we have the remnants of what is now Tropical Storm Francine. That will dump some rain there in the lower Ohio River Valley. But Iowa is largely going to be dry. In case you lost where we're at. Polk County, Johnson County, Lynn County. You get the picture. Northern Iowa, we might be looking at 1/4 inch to maybe 1/3 of an inch of rain there in the state. So, again, not a whole lot to talk about this time of year, but I do appreciate all 15 of you tuning in. That's where our subscriber count is currently, and I expect that to drop to 13 by tomorrow morning. As always, if you're new to the channel, appreciate the like, consider subscribing, because getting weather a day late is pretty darn useless. So, till tomorrow, if I feel like it. Nothing's really probably going to happen, so I might push this off. Have a good night.